Why did you become a recording artist?
I just love recording. Like, I love doing what I'm doing. Like, it's just what I do, what I'm made for. It's my dream. It's everything. I love recording. And I love showing my talent and speaking words out my mouth that people need to hear. So why not?
How did you get into singing in that singing genre?
Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. He inspired me to sing. He inspired me to do everything I do. I love Michael Jackson. He can never be another Michael Jackson. And that's what's different. He's different. So I wanted to get in that different mode, that different genre, because everybody want to be the same.
What age did this stuff start for you?
13.
Who taught you? How did you learn?
I taught myself. I really taught myself. I would just learn like Michael Jackson. I just watch him. He had a lot of videos and watch people sing and stuff like that. So I just watch and I learned. And I just did it myself.
Favorite Michael Jackson song ever?
You Are Not Alone.
Can you do the moonwalk?
Yeah, I can do it.
Can you do that smooth criminal lean?
Oh, no. Definitely not. Oh, but did it. I don't know how he did that.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Moonwalking is tough for people too, but more people can do that than that smooth criminal lean.
Definitely.
Now, how many years would you say you were perfecting your craft for, taking it serious before you signed your first major record label deal?
A year. A year.
Very fast.
Yeah, very fast. It's like a year.
You have been singing since you were 13 years old, and I'll ask you this anyways, even though I probably know your answer to this, but was there ever thoughts on ever quitting?
Never. I would never quit. That's why I'm at where I'm at right now, because I never quit it. I had thoughts of quitting, but why I quit, like, that's retarded. Like, why would quit and you just started?
How close were you to doing it? Was it just thoughts of quitting, or was there a serious consideration at one point in your life?
It was good. Like you said, it was good consideration. Like, I wanted to quit, like, right then and there. Like, I just wanted to, I'm done. Like, I hated not being where I'm at. That, like, then, like, I wanted to be there. I was rushing. But you got to be patient.
What kept you from throwing in the towel for real, though?
My family needed me. My family.
You had a support system?
Definitely. My dad, my mom, my whole family supported me. I'm the only one in my family that really know how to, that's really like into that, like singing stuff and stuff like.
Doesn't run in your family? There's no other singers in your family?
Yeah, I got like one more, but not really.
Not serious?
No.
Was there anybody, I mean, I know you have your own friends, you have your own people you're close with. Was there anybody you were close with or somebody in your clique or your crew that said, you know what, you should quit. Maybe this stuff isn't for you?
No. Nobody never said that to me. Things would get real serious if it did.
Let's say somebody's watching this interview right now and they're thinking about quitting, right? And circumstances could be different for everybody. But is there any general advice you have to somebody thinking about quitting themselves?
Do not quit. You can't quit. Because if you quit, that means you're a loser. And losers do not quit. Losers are chumps. You can't quit at nothing you do. Because you'll never know what the success might bring you. You'll never know what God might bring you to. So no, ever quit.
Now, I know you were singing a lot of, you were into Michael Jackson, so I'm sure you were singing like his songs and stuff at one point. But when it came to your own music, do you remember the first song or what you were singing about back then when you had first started?
Love, girls. I was singing about girls. I love girls. I was singing about girls, especially at that age, 13, 14. I love girls. So I was singing about girls. I got my heart broken. I sang about that. I sang about everything that happens to me. So yeah.
When you're in the studio Top 3 things you need in the studio.
Hot tea, snack, potato chips,
Okay.
and
One more.
and the Bible. I keep them 3 in there with me, especially the Bible. I definitely keep that in there.
What kind of potato chips exactly?
Lay's,
Like regular Lay's, barbecue Lay's, certain type?
not regular Lay's, regular.
Very simple.
Yeah.
What about as far as hot tea? Is there a certain company you enjoy or certain flavor? Or
Peppermint.
good for your voice, I'm imagining?
Yes, keep my voice not raspy.
Now, I know you're young, but I'm still going to ask you this anyways, even though you're still got a lot of things to experience in the studio. But craziest studio story, if you have one. I don't know if you have one yet, but if you do,
I don't really have one.
not yet. Okay. Now, recently, Kanye West was recording in Wyoming. He was either recording in Miami, or he was either recording in Wyoming, or he was getting like creative vibes in Wyoming for his recent album. Okay, and that was according to a TMZ story. That's a very unique location to record or get creative vibes at. For you, what's been your most unique location you did the same? Either recorded or got creative vibes from?
Panama. I had a very good vibe there.
Recorded out there?
Recorded
or-
there.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
That is interesting. What was it about that area that gave you such a good vibe?
It was just a great vibe. It's like a jungle vibe. Like it's
Wilderness,
nice.
wildlife,
Wildlife. Yes.
tropical feeling?
Yes.
Your recording process. Let's talk about that. When it comes to making music, are you writing these songs? Are you freestyling and punching in? Like,
I write sometimes. I just go in and go off the dome, but mostly I just go in and go off the dome. But other than that, sometimes I write, but I really just go in, do what I do. I don't have no time to be wasted.
you also work with other writers?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my boy, Drew. Shout out to Drew. He a good writer. He helped me write Bad Times. But other than that,
When you record, do you record standing up or sitting down?
standing up.
Inside the mic booth or outside the mic booth?
Inside.
From start to finish, when you write a record yourself, what's the average time, or I don't want to say write, because you go off the dome too. So when you freestyle or punch in or, write, either or here, what's an average time it takes you to create a record? A song?
An hour.
Very
hour.
fast.
But sometimes it take me like 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on the song. But every song I do that takes me long is like crazy record. Like, I never rush my songs. Never. None of them I never rushed. Like, went through it crazy fast. I always take my time, hear it again, listen to it. But I never rush my songs.
What about writer's block? And I use writer's block loosely because you do also come off your head, right?
Yeah.
But that moment where you get stuck on an idea, stuck on a thought, how do you cope with that? Can't finish the song right then and there.
I'll probably come back to it. Like, leave for a minute, just like come back to it. I'll probably think of some other stuff later. Listen to it, and just come back in the studio, redo it, punch in.
Longest you worked on a song, stopped, and ended up finishing.
5 hours.
That's pretty quick.
5 hours.
Hasn't been like a song where you put down, 2 weeks later you come back to it, one of those type of situations?
Yes, it was. I did that to like 2 songs. Had and came back.
Was 2 weeks like the longest, the farthest time apart from you
Yeah.
finishing?
Yeah, a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Now, ever got emotional creating a song before?
Yes, I was emotional when I wrote Valentine's. I was very emotional.
What's that song about for somebody that hasn't heard it?
It's about a girl breaking my heart, and I was gonna give it to her on Valentine's Day, but it didn't work out like that. So I just put it all in the song, all my feelings.
Was it emotional to the point where you shed a tear creating this record?
Nah, I never shed tears.
Did it ever come to a point where you almost couldn't finish it?
Nah, I finished it.
You did.
Yes, I finished it.
Okay, let me ask you this. Risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
Cutting people off. Cutting my closest friends off. Cutting some of my family off. But cutting people off that went for me in this negativity. I don't like negativity. I love positive. If you ain't with the positive, I'm not with you. You get out of my life. Bye-bye.
Was that easy or hard for you to do?
It was easy. They had to go. Bye-bye.
Somebody watching this, right? Maybe they're on the other end of the spectrum, right? Maybe it's a family member or a friend you had cut off because you said it was close people, right?
Yeah.
What if they look at you or think, he's unloyal. He's an unloyal person.
Nah, I'm never unloyal. Things have to be cut off. Some rights have to be cut off. And if you're not with me, you're against me. So I feel like if you're not with my movement, it's bye-bye. It's point blank period. If you're not with it, you're against me.
Is it a zero tolerance policy or have you given people a second chance?
I give too many people chances. It's zero pilot. It's zero. It's zero right now. It's zero. I give too many people chances.
Proudest accomplishment so far in your music career at this point?
Signing Def Jam. Signing Def Jam. I love Def Jam. They gave me the best deal that anyone can have. I love them. Shout out to Def Jam. Shout out to AE. Definitely.
Biggest failure so far in your music career? Biggest flop? Talking on the other end of the spectrum. So signing a deal, that was awesome. What was just...
Almost quitting.
Okay.
Stopping. Doing hot head stuff. Doing things I ain't supposed to be doing other than being in the studio, recording, and making music for the world.
What's the biggest misconception of you? What's one thing people think about you, but it's not true?
It's
Maybe you have none.
Nah, yeah, I don't really have none.
That's great. Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Pass. I don't little stuff like that. No rumors get past me.
Is there a question you hate to answer? Is there something people ask of you you just cannot stand?
Do I sing? Like, why would you ask me that?
Now, do you care what people think of you?
Definitely not.
Why not?
Because who cares?
A lot
As
of people
long as I'm doing me, as long as I'm accomplishing what I'm doing, I don't care what you say about me.
There's a lot of people that care about other people's opinions. Are you truthful when you say that?
Yes, I don't really care what nobody say. I have a lot of comments in my Instagram that people saying thousands of comments. I don't reply to none. I don't really care what they say.
Was it a time where you did care at first and then a turning point where you stopped?
Never cared.
You never cared.
Never cared. I always grew up not caring about what nobody said about me. Unless it's not positive, I don't want to hear it. I don't care about it.
Some people care so much about another person's opinion, it can lead to health issues. It can lead to anxiety, stress, depression, even suicidal thoughts for some people.
Yeah. You can't let that get to you, though. You definitely can't let that get to you. You can't, because if you let somebody do that to you, it's like you letting them control your mind. You let another person control your mind, so it's like, why let somebody control you? Like, you can't let nobody get an upper hand. You gotta, like, deal with it. That's all to it. Like, you can't let nobody get control of you. Just let them talk about you. As long as you doing what you need to do, there's nothing else to it.
What about music-wise? Do you care what people think about your music?
I definitely don't care about that. I really don't care about what I say about my music because I know I'm very talented and I know because I wouldn't definitely get to this point if I was what they think I am.
What are your keys to success?
Being a billionaire and putting other people on that need to be on because people don't like, these rappers do not want to put nobody else on. They want to be greedy. So me, I'm going to be different. When I get on, I'm going to put a lot of people on, a lot of young people, because nobody have a chance. Like, a lot of people don't have chances. There's a lot of talent out there, and nobody have chances because somebody want to be greedy and not want to give nobody a chance and get all the money. But can't definitely do that. I'm going to put a lot of people on and put them under my wings and get this money.